You know, and at this point in my life, I don't know why I thought getting into a relationship was a healthy option for me. I don't know why I thought it would be good for the woman who got in a relationship with me either. I was broken. I was emotionally broken. See, I had this thing, right, that I called the test. You know, this is how it determines if the woman was strong enough to be in a relationship with me. Looking back at it now, I can say that it was just emotional abuse. I would put this woman through some type of emotional hell on purpose. And if she stayed with me, then I thought, cool, well, maybe she's worthy. Back then, I didn't see it as abuse. Back then, I saw it as me having a lot of emotional trauma, and this woman would have to deal with my emotional trauma throughout the whole time she's with me. So let me just go ahead and put her through it now. And thinking about it, that was my way of pushing them away. Because again, I was afraid of letting anyone get too close to me. I let them see me as this crazy, emotional, traumatized guy, and they would run from me. They would flee from me, like any healthy, normal person would. I was the beast. I didn't love myself. So how was I ready to love anybody else? And I knew the problem was me. I wasn't one of those foolish people that wanted to blame all my failed relationships on everybody else. I knew the problem was me, because I ran into a lot of great women, a lot of great, understanding, loving, and caring women. But at that time, I was the problem. And I was too afraid to be honest with these women up front. I was too afraid to tell them, hey, I'm emotionally traumatized. I am not healed. And this is what you can expect from me when you get with me. But no, like most dusties, I lied and pretended to be healed when I wasn't, pretending to be something I wasn't, and tricked them into being in a relationship with me. And when I say I tricked them, I mean I presented myself to be something I wasn't. I presented myself to be this healed, this great, successful, perfect man, when I was quite the opposite. So around that time, that was when I started to write my book, The One That Loved for God. I started writing that book several times and I had to stop. Because writing that book was very, very traumatizing for me. But writing that book was instrumental in me starting my healing journey. Writing that book allowed me to look into myself and see what the problem was. And I didn't know that telling my story could help me so much. I started to feel better about myself. I started to stop cutting. I started to look at things in a different light. So I figured, let me do things the right way. Let me find me a Muslim woman and have Islam at the forefront. You know, because I've always been Muslim, but I haven't always practiced the way I should have. So I opened an account on Muslima.com. I messaged a lot of different Muslim women. We talked back and forth. But then I got a message from this beautiful, young black woman with an amazing smile.